All right, everybody, so today we are going to be pruning up that Artemisia, and I'll tell you the reason why I am doing it today. So it is beautiful. It is doing what I wanted it to do, covering up some part of the pathway right there, and then just filling out this whole space to protect the blueberry there, and from basically to protect the blueberry from deer browsing on it, and then also maybe to prevent the birds from seeing them. That was the whole idea of that Artemisia. So some of the reasons why I wanted to plant it here, and you can see it has filled out so beautifully. The other day I came over here because I wanted these hollies well, there's a holly right there that I want it to get bigger, and it seems like it was being swallowed up by this Artemisia. So as I was cutting this part back, this is what I saw. Do you see that? There was a snake underneath that, and it looks like it has molted or it has shed its skin. So apparently it likes a space right here because it gets a lot of shade. And my husband did warn me that this plant could be a hiding place for a snake. So he was right. So because of that, I'm gonna have to prune this back. So my other option would be to take this whole plant out altogether, or just prune it or limb it up, so that way I could see what's going on the bottom there. So I would love to hear what your suggestion would be. But I think for now, I would like to just limb it up and just see how it's going to grow. Now, I did prune this back, I believe, late winter. Like, I pruned it very hard back. But then, you know, it filled out the space again. So because of that, I'm just going to wait and see. I'm just going to keep a good eye on it. I'm just going to limb it back for now and see how it grows. But please let me know what your suggestion would be if you have any experience with this Artemisia, if it's going to just fill back up and all that, because I definitely do not want it to fill back up. At least not too quickly, that is. All right, so I just inspected underneath. I don't see anything, but just to be on the safe side, better safe than sorry, I have this longer pruning device or tool. This is a lopper, and I have my boots as well, and I have my glasses. So anyway, we are just going to go ahead and prune this back and limb it up and see what it looks like. Right now I could tell that it's not going to look that pretty, just because there's a lot of dead foliage on the bottom there, but we'll just go ahead and do it and see what happens. All this done for today. In a few days, I'll just come back and do some fine pruning down there with the smaller pruner, just to be on the safe side. As you know, I don't like snakes, worms, caterpillars, any of that creepy crawly stuff. So on the safe side, it makes me feel better if I come back later on and just clean up a little more. But I'll go ahead and show you what it looks like close up and show you what how long the snake is or was. It's showing up on this eye as well, which I didn't even notice before. And we just got some rain. So you can see it's not so pretty on the bottom there. You have a lot of dead foliage there, so I'll come back and clean it up. But look at the snake. It's here all the way over there and it wraps. So I would say, what, a good, gosh, at least 2 feet. My goodness. So I am glad that I was not walking around here when it was active over here. This has really opened up my eyes to not plant bushy plants close to the pathway. Now I already knew that I didn't want anything, you know, bushy where I couldn't see the bottom there, just because I know that we have snakes around our area here, and the snakes are very active right now this time of the year. So going forward, I will keep things limbed up, especially if they're closer to the pathways. So I see a lot of my fall cypresses, they need to be limbed up for sure. So I would recommend that to you if you live in a snaky area, to not have bushy plants where you really can't see down on the bottom, because snakes like to hide under there. So now I'm not an expert with snakes at all, but I do know that I don't like them, and I will try to do as much as I can so they're not hanging around in the garden area. So with that, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you found it enjoyable and helpful. And until my next video, take care and bye for now.
It's me, the Mario. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like and subscribe and ring the notification bell so that way you don't miss out on any more content.